Hello everybody and welcome back to what promises to be the final episode of this, our wonderful Imperial British campaign. I have noticed the Japanese have decided to land up here. Let's work on that. Okay, so there's a ridiculous situation in Mexico right now where because of the mod that we're using that lets them have exiled governments, Mexico has about 600 divisions all in one place, which is really quite absurd. But I must say, I love it. I can't really complain about a situation this gloriously insane. So let's unpause and keep pushing in here. Sounds good to me. Awesome. So, we've got more reinforcements arriving in here, pushing them back, and also moving in here to help hold this tile, which is obviously being pressured right now. Good. Meanwhile, we are cutting in here so that we can come in behind them, make sure they don't have anywhere more to retreat to. Mustn't let Mexico retreat, capitulate, but as long as you don't take Mexico City, I think we're okay on that front. Okay, are we able to get them to retreat west from here? No, they are retreating east. Okay, so we can cut in here safely without fear of cutting them off that way.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cut them in here. Good. Sorry, girlfriend is texting me. Give me one moment. Okay. Cutting in there. Good. You guys can probably counterattack here. No, the Guatemalan government in exile may not return yet. Not quite yet. They're not ready. They need a little bit more tutelage and governance by the glorious Commonwealth. Okay, you guys cutting in here. You guys can keep coming down here. Nice. These guys have like no strength. I don't know how much actual manpower is going to be in these divisions when we wipe them out, but I'm looking forward to it regardless. You guys attack in here. Good. Now we've cut them off here, which means we are going to be able to actually encircle them in these 6 provinces. Let's go speed 5. I want to get this. Done. We're so close now. Oh, nice. I managed to get myself pocketed. That's always fun. You guys can just open that. It's because we didn't take Mexico City intentionally and instead just relentlessly pushed on.
Yes,
But that's okay. We will fix this. They're retreating to here, it looks like. Oh, dear. That's hilarious. Okay. Got them there. Excuse me, this guy. There we go. Good. And now some of you guys should launch another attack from the north. Good. I just want to pocket Mexico City so they don't cause any problems. These guys, almost all of them retreating to here, it looks like. Or are they retreating to here? I can't quite tell. Reach them in the north here as well. You can just clear them out up here if you can as well, if you want. That would be fine by me if you wanted to wipe out all that lot. Good. Okay, yeah, drive them all out of here now. Okay, good. Got them all retreating to here. That's excellent. Got them there. Nice. Okay, so now we've got them all into this tile. Okay, there's some overruns, but not the main event. Not yet. So you guys should go here. But then some of you go here. Drive them all into this one forest tile back here. And now let's begin the offensive. One Marine division is going to attack in. Oh, there's some overruns. One Marine division is going to begin the attack in. And we want to make sure it all falls into one battle. So have we got them driven out of here already? Yes, they're retreating. These guys are retreating. These guys are defending. Good. Okay, so as long as this guy doesn't have a run out of org, we've got them all in this tile now. Nope, some of them are retreating up here. Darn it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Just don't take that tile. Good. No one's going to take this tile. It looks like that's the final tile. That's the tile that we're going to... that's the tile we're going to end them in. No, 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 no. Don't take that tile. Okay. Good. So just drive them out of here. Easily. Obviously. And that should be it. We're still in this area. Yes, we've still got our planes in the right air zone. Okay, there we go. Driven them out of here. We're going to overrun these 5. Or maybe they'll be able to retreat in time. We'll see. And then we can move on to the glorious annihilation. All the Nazis that fled to the Americas, which they actually did in this timeline. are now going to get their mighty comeuppance. Okay, there we go. Now we just need to wait for them to finish their retreat to here. Don't let the Americans attack in either. Okay, the Americans are now attacking in, which means I have to join in. Okay. So, here we go. Are you ready for this? Look at them! Get ready for the biggest overrun text of your life. It's going to go for freaking ages, and it's going to be amazing. Are you ready? Okay, here we go, here we go. They're all joining in. No, it's not going to be an overrun. It's just going to be an annihilation. Wow. That's so many. How many are we up to now? Okay, it's not counting as Mexican casualties. That's interesting. There they go. And that's it. Which means now we can end Mexico without a problem. Man, that was a huge battle. Let's see. Did it show up properly? Jesus Christ! 5.36 million casualties. 5.36 million casualties. You kidding me? That is hilarious. Oh baby, it's quite something, that. Oh dear. 5.63 million. My previous record for casualties in one battle was like 1.2 million. And that was a defensive battle that went on for like 3 years. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Hey, you guys, let's use a ability for the first time in the whole game. You guys, which army are you in? This one? Oh, you haven't got a general, like you guys. Okay, here we go. Force attack. Haven't got enough command power. Fair enough. How about just these 6 force attack? Cost me that much for just these 4? Oh, that's right. They have to be in a different army, don't they? Never mind. Just give me Mexico City. What we'll do is we'll just activate some battle plans here. Good. And sure, have a random general. Good. Okay, and while Mexico City is falling, it's time to drop the first bomb. So, we need air superiority to be able to drop it. How are we going to get that? Well, with a little bit of difficulty, I think, but not too much. With our highly experienced veteran fighters flying out of air bases all around the Isles, we should be able to pull it off. Let's see here. Getting closer, getting closer. Still having some problems. Don't want to overstack this airbase. One of you can half in size to avoid it. Okay, both of you can half in size. Could have just removed one, but there you go. Okay, ooh, we briefly had huge air superiority. You guys, I guess we may have to build more air bases in order to be able to pull this off. We'll see. And you guys just, you just drive back those Japanese invaders. That would be grand. Okay. Mexico City, you ready to fall yet? Oh, okay, it's on the weird map movement thing. Ah, God. Is it clicking on the mini-map that does it? I think so. But, God, that's weird. Okay, okay. You guys, just keep on attacking. They'll break eventually. If we never stop attacking, you know, they're deorging while we're not, so... Oh, yeah, there we go. I think we've got them in this one. Ah, God. Even when middle mouse click works, it's going crazy. Okay. We've got them here. Nice. So, Japan. Excuse me. Japan. Good. Still only at half. Well, how about this? How about we play the old switcheroo? We stop operating. We wait for their planes to stop operating. And then we suddenly just go, surprise! Nuke! Should work. Weirdly enough, it should work. Where are you guys? They're all on here. Okay. Yeah, there goes Mexico City. Looks like they're finally breaking. They now have less width present than than available, so it's only downhill for them from here, and we have loads more guys ready and willing to reinforce in as necessary. Yep, there they go. Starting to wipe out some of these divisions. They are all at like 0 strength, so it's not highly surprising that we're going to win this one. They've got like 1 division which has any guns. All the rest. I mean, how can I see your strength number? Yeah, 6%, 4%, 5%. There they go. There goes Mexico City, and with it, the Axis. Nice. Jolly good, jolly good, jolly good. All right. So, what do we want to take? Well, first off, all your islands belong to me, as well as this whole region, of course, and this region. Any colonial possessions are all mine. We will be holding a southern section of Iran. Iraq is going to be integrated into the wonderful Commonwealth of Nations. Where else? Yes, of course, we want some bases down here, some bases over here to help us in any potential conflict with the Spanish. We're going to expand the Gibraltar region to include most of Andalusia. What else? We're going to take jurisdiction over the Kiel Canal, a naval base here, and Sicily will help us keep control here. We obviously want Crimea, and in fact we'll take slightly more here. We'll take all of this region up to like here. That looks nice. And maybe Rostov as well. Yeah. So a nice defensive line if the Russians were to ever get antsy again. Plus, of course, direct control over that oil. That being the case, I will push up to our old defensive line in Iran. What else do we want? Of course, Venezuela will fall under the direct military jurisdiction of the Commonwealth, as will the Dominican Republic, to restore some of our lost bases in this region. Yes, we will have an eastern base in Siberia. That seems appropriate. What else? Well, then, the German Reich. Obviously, we will be liberating Czechoslovakia. Or we could... Yeah, well, first off, let's liberate to the Soviet Union. That's going to cost too much. Let's end turn. Oh, I've already taken too much, apparently. Wow. Have I taken 3,000? Is it because I'm claiming land that I don't own? Yeah, like, some of this land is really expensive. Those two, though, definitely going to be ours. Where have I taken that I don't own? No, Spain? No, we own Spain. This bit here? Yeah, that's really expensive. All right, we'll go with that for now. And pass a couple of times. Okay, lots of people being liberated. It's good to see. Okay, we have just an outrageous number of points now. Good. So, German Reich. We will liberate the Republic of Ukraine. We will liberate Belarus, Kazakhstan, Republic of Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. Done. What else? I will puppet. Who is this for? Puppet Iran. Yeah, seems good. I don't want to take all the states to German Reich. I want to make them a supervised state. Can I do it to Italy? No, I think someone else has already done that. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're supervised by someone in the Allies, that's fine by me. You? Yeah, I'm going to steer you to the true path of democracy. Spain. Yeah, I'm going to satellite them. Legionary Romania. I will satellite Bulgaria and Moravia, and I will change your government. Hungary. I will puppet you. Good. Now the rest, there is somewhere in here an Italian... Actually, no, I'll just hit done and they will give all the land to their respective puppet states. Awesome. Okay, so say hello to the New World Order. It's going to take a while to load here. Nice. Oh, France. What is that? Alright, well, without paying attention to the East, Europe doesn't look bad. Poland's a little bit grown. We have the Hungarian Republic. We have Romania. We have the German Republic. Republican Italy, which is a supervised state of America. Both of those. Poland, obviously, liberated. We have the Slovak Republic. Romania did get this land for some reason. The Czech Republic exists. We have established some nice extra territorial holdings across Europe. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. Obviously, the Soviet Union is a disaster, but all these guys now being proper democratic places is nice. We're at war with... Sorry, we're at peace with Xinjiang, who's at war with China. Yet they occupied parts of Tibet. Not quite sure how that happened. Alright, and now, mere days later, we're going to drop the bomb on these guys. They've joined as our ally. Nice. And there we go. We now have 2 nukes, which means the Japanese... We sent a treaty to the Japanese and said, okay, if you give up your Pacific Islands, we'll let you be as you wish on your mainland. And we withdrew our air force as a sign of good faith. Turns out, we was lying. We will drop a bomb on Tokyo and Osaka. Here we go. I think I missed Tokyo. There's one. There's another. Yeah, I missed Tokyo. That's hilarious. Atomic bombing of Kyoto. Does this mean the end of the Empire of Japan? I think it might. No? I thought they were meant to capitulate if I did that. Let me just check what the conditions are on this. I mean, obviously we could invade them. Oh yeah, and I won't look, so I won't get any useful intel. What's their surrender condition? Where is it? I'm not seeing their there it is. Offer unconditional surrender. Oh, they have to not control Iwo Okay. Fair enough. Well, we better get our invasion force ready, right? This is Iwo yes? Yes. Okay.
Ready.
You guys. You're going to naval invade from here to here. I don't expect it to be difficult. Some of you instead will go from here to here. Good. Excuse me. There we go. Good. Okay, and if we just invade there, then we should be over. And we've got naval supremacy, full naval supremacy over the region. And we've got, what the heck happened down here? Guangxi clique is now in the Allies. Okay. Can't say I understand that, but I don't care much. All right, you guys can come over here. China is almost unified, but some diplomatic faux pas look like it's going to be a diplomatic shitstorm around Guangxi clique still being independent. Oh well. China has such a big tree. They're still doing their focuses. Germany finished their tree like 4 years ago. Excuse me. Excuse me? The Catholic Mexicans just joined the co-prosperity sphere. Excuse me? We had full control over the country. What did you just let happen, Mexico? Mexico is just, I mean, they couldn't handle the 5 million people dying in a single blow. And they've just panicked, basically. Is my my law when it comes to that one. What on earth is this? You've got like 6 divisions, my dude. So who wants to join our faction? Kazakhstan? Sure. Welcome. Welcome to the faction. So we bombed Japan, and then they were like, oh, you think that'll stop us? We still hold Iwo Jima!
Come on.
And then we were like, oh, is that how it is? Okay. Well, then I guess we'll invade Iwo Jima. And they were like, no, don't do that. Oh, it's been a long campaign, but it's coming to an end, and it's coming to an end in a blaze of atomic fire and absolute success for the Commonwealth of Nations. Don't pay attention to the Soviet Union. Europe looks good. Moldova exists. German Republic still holds this tile. I was trying to give that to Poland, but oh well. Austria has been liberated only in South Tyrol, which is just an insult to Italy, really. That is funny. They only exist in South Tyrol. We've also got, what is this? Slovenia exists only in this coastal section. Okay. Yugoslavia there. Of course, we've got Albania back. Nice. Okay, are we winning here? Are we gonna finish off this ridiculous Catholic Mexico shenanigans? Good. Alright, invasions underway yet? Yes, indeed they are. Troops on their way to Iwo Jima. Where, what's happened here? Like, they evacuated the emperor to Iwo Jima. The court coup that happened historically actually worked in this timeline, and they evacuated the emperor to Iwo Jima so that he couldn't tell people that he'd actually surrendered or wanted to surrender. All right, here they come.
Ready to move.
I mean, how well defended is it? I don't know. If it's well defended, of course, that will be a bit of a problem. But we shall see. We're not allowing another muck up on the... Okay, there goes Catholic Mexico. Good. Weird scenario that we have created here. You guys could probably do with a commander, huh? Here you go, have Neil. Glorious Neil is going to take control from across the sea and give advice on how to invade Iwo Jima. Yeah, they're buckling, obviously. Let's bring the mighty fleet offshore. And its planes can be assigned here once they get there. The mighty battle fleet. 4 battleships, 4 modern carriers, 13 heavy cruisers, including some extremely high quality modern ones, 38 light cruisers, and 69 screening destroyers. All placing themselves offshore just as we finish the naval tech, just in time to take Iwo Jima. And now, we win. G freaking G. I'm taking Korea. Japan, I am puppeting. And I'm taking your islands. It's all mine. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Not for you, America. America will not be becoming the unrivaled behemoth of the Pacific this time. We are keeping these islands. Okay, where else? Siam. Yep, that's being integrated into the glorious Commonwealth, as is the Tibetan Empire. Ah, this area is in that war. Okay, well, let's make sure China gets it. Because it's just ugly otherwise. As well as Manchukuo. China can have that. Good. Now back to us. Is there anything else? I could take parts of Catholic Mexico, but it's not going to let me do that. Oh, it's... That's too many victory... That's too many points? Really? It's probably this land I'm trying to give to China is quite expensive. It's not, actually. So what's so expensive? Oh, some of that was pretty expensive, actually. I'll cancel taking Siam, I guess. And some of these islands. I guess America did hold these islands, so they're relatively expensive for me to take off them. And no one held Japan itself, so that's expensive. There we go. Done, pass. Now give me Korea. And here. Okay, they took Iwo Jima, and this one. We got some of it, at least. And we're going to get Siam. Make sure we get Siam. No, Siam got puppeted by someone else. That's right, we got the good bit of Siam. This is going to go to me. Oh, it's because Xinjiang occupied part of that. Right. Now, China is going to get all this. Good. We got Korea. I'll take Nagasaki. Japan, I want your... Yeah, all your islands. Done. America has got some bases over here, but that's okay. We'll allow it. We'll allow it. Okay. We win! The Commonwealth of Nations is the only surviving faction with anything to actually go by. Xinjiang and Mongolia still exist, but the irrelevant mountains of the east do not concern me. And there it is! Total victory for the Commonwealth of Nations. We're a heavily technologically advanced, vast fuel reserved nation with the largest, most powerful army in the world, with the best fleet in the whole damn world, with naval and military bases all over the planet, granting us full spectrum dominance over our enemies. We have a nuclear program. We have inflicted untold millions of casualties upon our enemies. No, never again will the sun set on the British Empire. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this series. If you did, be sure to subscribe to get the next one. Like the video if you want. I don't really mind. The next series is going to be starting tomorrow we're going to do a French campaign in Kaiserreich as the big bad commie French, who are super powerful in that mod. And I'm going to do a little bit of a challenge run. I'm going to see if I can take less than 100,000 casualties and conquer the world. Seems fun to me. So we'll be trying that out. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for that. Thank you very much for watching the whole series. You've been through graphical upset. We've been through what is it, like 50 odd episodes? I haven't really been keeping track as I record, but I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. I mean, if you got to the end, I assume you enjoyed it. I really liked the Chinese campaign where China got driven so far back. You know, the front line was like here when they were just holding on with that, obviously, Japanese supply lines becoming weaker and weaker, and they were just holding on just when our reinforcements got there and really turned the tide. The Norwegian campaign, where we had, at one point, we'd lost, like, all this land here, and they were pressing towards Oslo, and we had so few men, and we had so little supply, because they were raiding us so much. That was glorious. And then the invasion of Italy were going terribly the first time, being driven back. Our invasion of Greece saved by the noble Turkish Republic, joining and allowing us to establish that foothold there. The desperate defense of the Caucasus that was so close. They pushed over this line a few times. We had to drive them back, just holding on to that glorious oil fields, the unification, the political intrigue, the American shenanigans, the Mexican struggles. It's been a good time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.